All right, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon in the scriptures. So that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that we are the true children of Israel, according to the Bible. To let Esau, who is a so-called white man, know that he is a so-called white man, and that America is going to be destroyed in the third war's war, which is a nuclear war. So with that being said, we give all praises, honor, and glory
unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Bakar Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are during the truth and in sincerity, and the women and the children who follow. So here we are, December 32nd.
January -1.
Right, because this is just going to be a continuation of last year. All right, this ball is going to keep rolling, and it's going to pick up speed. It's going to gain momentum. All right, these prophecies aren't going to slow down. It's actually going to accelerate.
I tell you what will slow down: your financial status, your food, your mirth, your joy, all of that, man. That's what's going to slow down, man.
So if you thought you had a blessing coming in 2021,
you got a blessing coming in 2021. Put it like that. Like, y'all just don't understand it, you know? That's the thing. Y'all don't understand that the man that's in power right now being thrown out of power is actually a blessing unto the whole earth, man. Unto the whole earth. Can we get that right quick? I don't know. The spirit might want me to talk, bro. My bad.
Hey, kid, go with it, bro.
Is it 29-2? Mixed up. Yeah, it is 29.
I was talking about Austin, whatever's the end of the thing.
That's what get that too. Get Proverbs 29-2.
I'll get that in a minute. This is the book of Ecclesiastes.
Hold on, because I want this. I want that Proverbs.
Just real quick, until the brother gets that. As we were dialoguing yesterday, you had some jakes, specifically with this, like the brother mentioned about people's financial status going bad. You have people that are jakes specifically that are looking forward to Biden being in office because they think that he's going to change that stimulus package from 600 to 2,000. Little do you know, he's going to follow the plans of the elite too. So hey, things is about to get real crazy in 2021, man.
Yeah. If they don't want to give you too much money, you know what I'm saying? They just want to feed you from scratch. Because they gave you that 1,200, now they gave you 600. Now what? Now you thirsty for more. So that's how anyone in authority is always going to want to have that upper hand on you. They want you to keep coming back. That's why they say they want to go down to the shadow of Egypt. Because they want you to come back. They want you in this position. They don't want to get you comfortable. That's why everybody else in the world is getting a monthly check, but you got one check. If you even got that check. It's just playing right into their hands.
You love America so much, man. It's so much outside of America. Like other countries look out for their people for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember reading a list of the things Gaddafi did. I'm like, he wasn't a bad leader at all. Yeah. Wait. You telling me if I have a child, y'all gonna buy me a car and fund me $5,000 and I get a year off from work?
So you're gonna help me to thrive, to raise this child.
That's amazing. So you want our society, you want our country to thrive. Oh, that's amazing, But here over in America, you get what? A month for the women of maternity leave or something like that. Some jobs don't even pay. You know what I'm saying? Even with the COVID stuff, you got people testing positive for COVID. Certain jobs won't even pay. So who am I to come in there and tell y'all motherfuckers that I've been exposed or things of that nature? Because Esau is not fair, man. So everything that he has going on in America, he wants to spread to the whole world. Because look, you had in other countries, women was in order. They wasn't all, wearing makeup and wearing pants and shit like that. Man, I think I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Paris. Just 2 or 3 years ago, they women just started wearing pants or something like that. But that's, come on, man. Women been wearing pants since I was born. You know, over a couple decades. So that's all I knew. So when I read, I'm like, God damn. Y'all, but that's how it's, women ain't supposed to wear pants, man. All right? Women ain't supposed to wear pants.
You know, another thing, real quick, as far as how America treats its people, I forget. I believe it was in like I want to say it was in Europe. And I may be wrong, but the way they treat their prisoners. I think America. They said America has the worst prison system in the world, one of the worst prison systems in the world, man. The conditions that the prisoners have to live in. So I believe in over in Europe, they shit is plushed out in the prisons. They still got to do their time, but they're gonna be, they're gonna be cool while they're in there. Meanwhile, here, we know that the image that they put out as far as the prisons. They got it on TV shows, hard ass, 3 hots in a cot.
Yeah, it was some prison in Mississippi, man. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't have running water. They bathrooms wasn't working. It was all kind of shit going on.
You go to prison in the South, nigga. You on the farm.
Yeah.
Like Angola and Louisiana. You on the plantation, pretty much. You are a slave, and that's what the prison system here is set up to resemble slavery. That's why they made the prison system the way it is, because they set us free. So they had to get free labor somehow, which is why you have overcrowding, which is why they get caught up.
Go ahead, read that.
Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You don't see rejoicing in these times, man. Why are these plagues here? All right? These plagues are here because the rightful rulers are not in power, man. All right, can you grab Joel, the 3rd chapter? That's why these plagues are here, man. That's why there's still death going on. That's why there's still war going on. That's why people are still dying by the numbers, man. Because the rightful rulers are not in the position of ruling at this moment. But it's just a matter of time. Nobody's been treated fair. Like, here it is. But like I said, people don't understand. But here it is. They don't want the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to rule. But once we rule, that peace that you want, that comfort of living opposed to survival, you will get that.
Right.
Just imagine if we came to y'all with a contract. Look, let's just say GMS, for instance. Hey, look, this is how we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sign this contract, we're gonna take care of everything. Y'all gotta relinquish y'all power. Of course they wouldn't, But even if the other nations was with it, Esau will fucking fight tooth and nail.
To the death.
To the death. He gonna go to the death about his power, man. All right?
You see what people do for power, man.
And that's why he's not, that's why he working in haste at this moment. Because he see the prophecies coming to pass. He like, oh man, we got to hurry up and make moves. We got to do this. We got to do that. Because he know what? That them bounds that was set, that time is running out. That hourglass is running low, man.
Yeah.
All right? So he's doing what? He's getting things popping, man. All right? He's attacking Iranians and stirring up war, putting on sanctions on certain countries. That's within biblical prophecy at that, man. Okay? Been beefing a little bit here and there with Russia over the few years. All right? China. And then Iran been talking shit about their uranium for years. Well, eventually, I believe they are at the point of nuclear program. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. They didn't care about your sanctions. They didn't care about your treaties. They didn't care about none of that. Your threats, all of that, man. They didn't care about none of that. Why? Because you don't care. You don't care. Here it is. I forget exactly what what it's called, but they certain amount of countries had signed a arms deal. Basically, to, you know, stop nuclear progression. All right, and then the weapons that people have to get rid of them in a sense. You know?
Yeah, disarmament.
Yep. It was one of the African leaders or something. But here it is. America's not going to do that because that's what your power is in, man. Your power, that's your blessing. Your power and your blessing. Your power is your blessing. Your blessing is weapons. All right, that's your blessing, man. Okay, and you're gonna use. Y'all so stupid. You're gonna use the blessing that you received from the Father, man, and try to use it against them. You stupid, man. You are seriously stupid.
Because wasn't there a video where there's like a missile shot and then one of the chariots of the Lord like attacked it on around. Like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Hit on like every side. And pretty
Oh.
much just killed it.
I believe missiles, you know, move. Can you check it? I believe it said like 18,000 miles per hour. It was some crazy number, bro. And this chariot caught up to it at that. Was chilling on the side of it, zap, went in front of it and not even get hit, zap, got on the other side, zap, and just took off, man. Come on, man.
It says, all right, so I put MPH of nuclear missile. And it says it moves at, travels at a speeds greater than 3,200 kilometers per hour, which is 1,988 miles per hour.
1,900.
Almost 2,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, see?
Like the blink of an eye almost, you know?
Yeah, and can you check the average MPH of a missile, period? Because that's like a nuclear missile. So they built them to get where they need to go. I believe the time is like 28 minutes. It might be 25 now. I know it used to be 30.
Take some time off that joint, huh?
Man, yeah, hey, we got to get this over there.
So it says the average speed of a missile, it says 10 times the speed of sound. This is equivalent to 7,500 miles per hour.
Yeah.
The average MPH of a missile.
Cause I guess you do got like short range missiles. They probably move faster.
This is this is talking about an electromagnetic missile. But I just typed in missile.
God, it's all good. I mean,
you know, when you're a sprinter, you're running as fast as you can to get to that. And when you're going for the long haul,
they ain't gonna put no 4x4 runner at the 100. I mean, they can, but his lungs is built for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Versus that sprinter, hey, put me in that 100 dash. I got that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but hey, nonetheless, the chariot flew on both sides and in the front of it, and then took off. Zap, 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 and then and it's not like the angel missed, because I believe, if I remember that video correctly, it blew up on the third shot. You know what I'm saying?
I do remember.
So he planting it, zap, zap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, come on, man. And this is the power that you going up against, man. And his children, you just constantly messing over. All right? Go ahead, bro.
yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 26.
No, finish the proverb.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
I'll let you get that next.
Yeah, Proverbs chapter Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
And that's why you have a bunch of mourning going on. And oh, please give us the stimulus. Please, I want that. Oh, I miss my old life. I want things to go back into normal. They can't, because the wrong rulers are in power, man. All right, this thing is not going to get better because you want it to get better. All right. This thing is going to get better when Yasha is ruling, man. All right? That's when it's going to get better. That's when you can smile again, man. Other than that, you're going to have your little happy moments, seeing your child first steps, celebrating birthdays. Y'all had fun last night, setting y'all failing ass resolutions that y'all about to deal with. Ooh, I'm going to the gym every day. Shut your fat ass up, man. Just eat better. Yeah, just eat better, bro. You know, stop denying yourself. All right, that body that you want, and I'm not stunting on nobody. Shit, there's a certain way I want to eat, a certain build I want to be too, man. But this place constantly keeps you moving. That you have to truly be disciplined, man. All right, it has to be a lifestyle. It can't be something that you're just doing to look good in the summer, man. Cause so what about when it get cold? You gonna say fuck it?
Pack on the pounds for the winter.
Yeah, I need to be warm though. Like,
I would say that now what they call it, they got a term for it now, quarantine thick.
oh wow.
Quarantine weight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, quarantine lazy, nigga.
because they got YouTube still up and running right for now. They still got, you can do cardio, you can do all type of shit.
Body weight exercise.
But you know, that shit is there. You just choose not to. You know? I'm guilty.
Nigga, you ain't put on your weight.
Well, not yet.
You
Not
put
that.
on
Not
WAIT.
Yeah.
Just wait for it.
I take that. I take that.
Go ahead, karate, get that. And then we're gonna get that. Go up. Yep.
Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Who's the Smith? Right? Those are the ones who created the nuclear missiles. Who was it? The Germans.
Oppenheimer?
You know, Justin Oppenheimer. He said, "What? I have created the waster." He said, "I've created death, the waster to destroy." And this is coming out of one of their religious books, man. All right, where do you think they got that from? Here. Go ahead.
It says, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, and I have created the waster to destroy, man. All right, and that's what it's going to do. It's not going to, it's not going to hurt Texas, you know. Take off California, make it break off, and have California floating in the ocean. No, this thing is coming to tear up everything.
Right.
All right, as it says in 2 Peter's. Okay, fervent heat. The elements are going to melt with fervent heat, man. They didn't say Texas is going to get it, you know? No,
Texas
man.
shall melt with fervent heat.
It said, and the land shall be desolate. You know?
But thy Arkansas and thy Kansas
And
and
thy-
thy Oklahoma.
But thy Arkansas and thy Kansas
Right.
shall be melted with fervent heat. Hell no. Dude. You got to think. Why do they call it the lake of fire, man? Because the whole continent was burning. The whole continent was flamed up. All right? Missiles in the water, blue, you know what I'm saying? Canada, but you got Canada that's going to be there, you know? Might get hit with a little something, but all of America is going to be flamed up, man. And it's surrounded predominantly around by a body of water. So it's going to look as if the lake was on fire, man.
Yeah.
All right? It's not talking about hell. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day. Oh, it was my uncle, you know, old school cat. And I disagreed with him. I'm not about to go there. You know, he's like, yeah, well, you know, but them being older, because at the age I'm at, I know they my dad's the youngest. He just turned 49. So that means my aunt and my uncle got to be in their 60s. You know, got to be in their 60s. Low 60s, I give them that. But even at the age that they at, you know what they was talking about? I ain't getting that damn vaccine, you know? Fuck that vaccine, you know? We started talking about the world, how it's shifting and shaping, and he was like, yeah, you know, you either go, you know, you be good, you go to heaven, and the gates open up for you, or you be wicked, you be bad, and you go to hell, you're gonna be burning. And I was like, yeah, pretty much, you know? I forgot how I worded it. But I put it in the sense like, I was like, yeah, you know, you're gonna be burning, you know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, man, ain't no fucking hell, I've been told you this, like, nah, man.
Because that's what it says, death and hell are cast into the lake of fire.
Exactly.
So technically,
yeah,
yeah, that's it.
And that death and hell, man, this condition that we in, you know, the sting of death, you know, constant dying. We only got mapped out 70 to 80 years now, man.
Yeah.
70 to 80 years coming from 1,000. That's like 90-something% a discount, you know, your life. Not that, I guess a discount is actually good, so, you know, it's not even.
Imagine having to go through 1,000 years of this bullshit.
It's actually mercy. Wow. That's a lesson. I'm taking that. We had to do it together or something. Bro, living 70 to 80 years in this society is actually mercy. Imagine if we, look at the motherfuckers that be like 109 and things of that. You know, yeah, and that's why people are so amazed that they're living at that age, because it's like, damn, you really living that. But when you read in the first book of the Bible, they was living well beyond that, man. All right, well beyond that, 300 and 400 and 600. I think 969 was Methuselah.
Yeah. It was normal.
It was normal. You know what I'm saying?
And I think like on top of that, like some, it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I seen this video. There was this older couple in India. You know, they were like in they late 60s, early 70s, and they had a baby. And everybody was like, wow. Like, but you gotta think about it. Did not Sarah have a baby in her old age? You know, so these things, that's because we really truly lost our stature.
Yeah.
You know?
And we still living in the Bible days, as y'all think we're not living in. All things continue. That's what the scripture said.
Well, if we're not living, if we're not living in the Bible days, then why are you going to church?
Yeah.
What's the point of going to
If
church?
we're not living in the Bible days, why are you trying to be, why you got the, 10 commandments up? Why are you seeking salvation?
Yeah.
The Bible days is done away with. Even though I know y'all mean, the ancient times and the ancient ways and
Days
things
that
like
it was
that.
great days.
Yeah, like I understand y'all, but come on, man.
That don't mean that the ways change or that one jot or one tittle has been removed.
But everything that y'all rocking now and messing with is retrograde. You know what I'm saying? It's all, fanny packs and retro J's for a reason. Throwback jerseys. All right, none of this stuff we doing is new to the ones who came before us. There's no new thing under the sun, man.
So your clothes can be throwback, but your ways can't be throwback.
Exactly. And that's what's wrong with y'all. Is y'all make y'all outer appearance.
We got that one too.
Y'all make y'all outer appearance throwback opposed to y'all inner man. All right, y'all rather rock the what's in style. All right. Different clothes and fashion and things of that nature, opposed to the inner man, which people can't really see. Hey. Oh, y'all about to smell shot, man. So that's what y'all rather do, man. All right, y'all not worried about the inner man. Why? Because nobody can see that. It can reflect, and it does. And like the brother was saying, he made a beautiful point yesterday. That's what 2020 was, man. It was like a courage revealing, man. All right, it somewhat let you know how people are gonna rock, and it ain't even. That's what it was for them. It was a trial run. My son asked me that last night. Dad, you think 2020 was like a trailer to 21? I said, oh yeah, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, And for my son to be at the age that he's at, he's very observant, he's very smart, like he's very intelligent. I don't want to use the word smart, but he's very intelligent. There's a lot of things he surprised me with. And I'm like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. If a child can see that, then why can't you old niggas see that?
Yeah.
I thought he got that honest though.
It's not that they can't see it, they don't want to see it.
Yeah.
They see what they want to see.
Yeah,
It's just like your mom said you had selective hearing, or you gonna hear, you gonna look for what you want to. You know what I'm saying? I got a quick preset. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, starting at 51. It says, "He answered me and said, Ask a woman that bare a child, if she can tell thee. Say unto her, Wherefore are not they whom thou hast now brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature? And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion,
Yep.
and they that are born in the time of age, when the womb faileth, are otherwise.
Yeah, because it's gonna be nurtured different. All right, because your body go like women, they go through menopause for a reason, because it basically let you know, look, no more kids. All right. So certain I'm not gonna get all deep into it, but for the most part of my understanding, their bodies changes.
Yeah.
It no longer needs to do certain things that it was doing before to prepare to have a baby.
Yeah.
Therefore, it doesn't need to do that anymore. So there's a change. So if it would have a child after that moment, or even at an older age, you know, your body,
The stress that it would put on the body.
Exactly, the stress that it would put on the body, man. You know, your everything is not as strong as it was before, man. It's just like if I go race a 90-year-old man, it's not fair. You know, I naturally got speed. He might even be healthy. You know, he might even be healthy, but he had his time. You know. Hey, it's this dude. It's this dude at my job, man. One of the supervisors. And this nigga limp, bam, bam, like all day.
Oh,
But he was telling me he was a track star back in the day. Well, nigga, that ain't now.
Yeah.
You know, that all of that is gone, man.
Something happened.
You know?
That shit from you, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. And if the Lord can take it away, the Lord can give it back. You know, and that's why Sarah laughed. That's why his name was Isaac. You know, because she laughed thinking that the Lord was playing. You know, like I'm old. This ain't gonna happen. You know, just as it was surprising to them then. You know, because they knew at that point that there would be no more kids.
Yeah.
And that's why you pretty much will be starting your family as a teenager, man. You know, as a teenager. And it ain't like this society where technically you're not grown until you're 18 for the most part. That's when you can be your own legal guardian and whatever. But no, it was different back then because why? Because they 19 oh,
they just recently changed
exactly.
it.
They changed it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't need no change back in the day because everybody was following the standard.
Everything was perfect.
All right. You have a child, you raise that child to be a man. You got a made child, you raise that daughter, that child to be a woman. So it wasn't no you meeting a woman in the maze of America, you know. This is like this society is like how you go get it. Whoever you find, you just get it. You know what I'm saying?
I can go rent it.
Yeah, you know, you practically renting. Everybody done had their fair share, man. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to both of y'all being raised up in the same village and knowing and having the same, having good communication, man. Communication goes back to the word common, all right? Meaning the same, you know? I think it say bear. Can you look that up right quick? It might say bear with, you know? Something together though. And that's, you don't have that in today's society, man. All right? So just as men and women back then was of a higher stature, why? The earth was more healthy, the water was more clean, the air was more breathable. All right? All of that is become weak now due to the so-called white man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
So it's the word communication in etymology line. It says,
get the word common, brother.
Common. Here you go. See common, because common is in this definition. It says the word common in the adjective form. It says from the 1300s, belonging to all, owned or used jointly, general of a public nature of character or character.
Public nature of character. Go ahead.
From Old French, common, which says common, general, free, open, public. From Latin communis and in common, public, shared by all or many, general, not specific, familiar, not pretentious, held in common, together.
Let's break down of the word.
Let's see.
right at the bottom.
Yeah. Word calm. Calm means. Oh wait, where am I at? Okay, calm means together. Mun means to change or move.
To change or move together, man. Okay?
Move
So,
together.
so you would, and it's just like dancing. You know, they always talk about dancing with a person who got 2 left feet, meaning what? They're not in sync. They ain't got that rhythm. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you moving together, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Keep that 2-step, girl. You know what I'm saying? Show me that spin. Okay, all right, I'll step over here, bring you close. You know? Y'all in sync, man. All right? And that's what's wrong with this society. That's why you have baby mama drama and child support and niggas ain't shit and bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks and all of that. Because nobody has the proper communication to deal, man. All right? Even amongst us, like the Lord is showing us the proper way to do things, but it's hard when the other partner is not in sync with you, you know? That's why I say dealing with women according to knowledge as the weaker vessel, man. You know, you don't just let no woman do what the fuck they want to do, but you also can't be a lion in your own home.
Yeah.
All right? That's the balance of it.
Gotta walk that line.
I'm still with the communication.
No. It should be a little bit more than that.
Verse 54 it says, "Consider thou therefore also that ye are less of stature than those that were before you, and so are they that come after you less than ye, as the creatures which now begin to be old and have passed over the strength of youth."
And that's why the generations get worse and worse. Because here it is, we already grew up in this BS. And then we have children, and you know what I'm saying, and they grew up in this BS.
But just look at the children now.
And they're way worse. They're way worse than
they more docile and more dumb and like people think because a child can operate a phone that's so amazing. Like, no, that shit old, man. When it first came out, you know, it was cool. But like now it's supposed to be that. They got fucking preschoolers learning on virtual education, man. Like, hey, go in there and you get your clever and you do all of this and sign in and you do your homework and go get a parent and show them this. And what about the parents that got to sleep? I work 3rd shift. Like, damn, then I gotta work. Wait, nigga. I gotta clock in at 11. Let's say 10:30. Clock in at 10:30. Clock out at 7. Have my child or children or whatever on there by 8:50. And if I have a preschooler or a kindergarten or a 1st grader possibly and they need help, I gotta stay up until 4 o'clock. That's when they started. 3:30, 3 o'clock-ish. Like, my daughter wasn't having that shit. She could do her work. Do you want to do your extra activity? She's like, no. And I'm like, no. If she don't want to do it, I ain't about to make her do it. She already did the work. You know what I'm saying? Fuck music class. Fuck gym class. Fuck all that shit, man. Like, they didn't consider the parents, man. All they did was consider themselves. Oh, we just gonna try this. Like, you take everything and everybody into consideration. Man, 444. Yes, sir. Hey, you done with that already?
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
This is this is our book of Joel, chapter 3. Want to get straight to it?
Nah, start at the top.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
And we're in that time now, man. All right, we are captives. We are prisoners of hope. It's not like captivity has to be bad, man. Shit, if the Lord want to take this captive, yes, please, Baba Kushab. You know, the water. You know, yeah, come snatch me up now.
That's how we take captive.
Yeah. When you're in captivity, you're what? You're a servant. All right. With the Lord, He ain't gonna do you wrong. He's gonna treat you fair. You do what you're supposed to do, He's gonna take care of you. As simple as that, man. So He's bringing back the captivity of Judah and Israel, man. Jerusalem and Israel, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people.
In the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the Most High's judgment. All right. And plead with them for my people. All right.
And for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Where the hell where is everybody in that? So wait, the Lord's gonna judge all nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat, but He just said, nah, I'm not gonna do that prophecy no more. I'm gonna send my son to save all nations. No, it's just said where they were scattered. All right, if we were scattered, best believe we was intermingling with the nations there, man. You know. Therefore, we had children there. That's why the Lord is not the author of confusion. It doesn't go based off the mom and the dad, and I'm an 8th of Cherokee and 16th Chickasaw. No, man. You are who your father is, man. That's the one that planted the seed. That's the one that provides the fruit. Yeah. All right. What type of fruit it is, man. Okay. It don't matter if apples is planted next to oranges. It's still gonna be an apple. Yeah. All right. And the scriptures even tell you you're not supposed to mix seeds and all of that, man.
Right. Fucking hybrid fruits and all that shit.
I believe cows is like not what you're supposed to be rocking with, if I'm not mistaken. Like cows and bulls is cool.
They did something. You're right. They did something where they intermingled the breeds to make the current day cows that we have here.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. You know, but that's Esau. Let's splice everything. Let's create, because they trying to be the Most High.
All right. Spliced your face.
The Lord made creation, so now Esau, I gotta make creations. All right. Oh, I gotta be able to find a way for people to live longer. Gotta be able to way. You definitely can kill people. You got that down.
Killing check.
Kill check.
Murder check.
Murder check. Shout out Cain.
Rape.
Forefather.
Poison check.
That's easy. Poison.
Everything opposite of the Lord.
Scholar. The scholar at poison.
Thief check.
I'm a man with that. It says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Yeah, which actually was done throughout history, man. As well as slave auctions. All right. They was treating us just like property, which technically we were. We was in their captivity, man. All right.
Had you a bill of sale. like you got a 84 Cutlass.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We had bills of sale. There's
deals.
You can get the logs. Buy 2 niggas get 1 free.
Yeah, you got like then, there's a few movies, slave movies that complements what the brother was saying. They had the right, like they were selling one of their niggas, how they call it. They would have to write up like you said, a bill of sale, some type of contract. This is plus they used to put them up on them blocks. Like niggas, just like they do the cars nowadays. They used to put our people up on them auction blocks, man.
Black Friday.
You know, it's Black Friday. It says, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine?
Yeah, which was Hamitic / African nowadays, if you want to call it, nations, man. All right.
I'm getting tired of that shit.
They had, I don't wait. There's a window up. Then you ride by a hunk with tent. Like, nigga, I don't know who you is.
Nigga look at you just like that.
I'm gonna pull my hand, my cold ass hand out my pocket, out both of my sleeves to, you know, give you the fist. No, I'm good. You get what it is.
Get the international.
Yeah. Had.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, you can't do nothing to the Heavenly Father, you know? You can't pay him back for the things, he don't want you to pay him back. All right? It's judgment. It's time for, that's how the Lord is now. Like, there ain't no buying your way out of this situation. What can you get the Most High that he ain't got and he can't get? He created everything.
Right.
That's like if you work for me at my store and I catch you stealing, how are you gonna repay me with anything in my, hey, I'll buy you a pack of gum. Nigga, I own the store, dude.
What you talking about, bro?
Remember that canoe you was talking? I already got it. I got 3 of them at the house. It's my store. I paid for this. I paid for this inventory, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 36. And he said unto me, number me the things that are not yet to come, gather me together the drops that are scattered abroad, make me the flowers green again that are withered, open me the places that are closed, and bring me forth the winds that are in them. Bring forth the winds that are in them are shut up. Show me the image of a voice, and then I will declare thee the things that thou laborest to know.
And Esau accomplishes some of that with his technology, and that's part of him being blinded by his wickedness. All right, but he forget that he can't do nothing that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, won't allow him to do, man. Nothing. That's why he do all of that, man. You know, showing, because what is that? The image of a voice.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you know, when they be recording and all of that, and they show the voice patterns, and Esau really is trying to be the Most High. Okay. Gotta bring back the winds. Hey, we need a machine, yo. Because they got a machine that makes clouds. They got a machine that makes clouds, bro. You got a machine that control weather, and I remember that, man, as a kid. I forget what the hell that Disney movie was called, but it could control the weather, man.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Had the little fat kid beans off Even Steven. It was some Christmas movie though.
Oh, I'm thinking about a different movie where they was making like food.
You talking about Cloudy Chance and Meatball? Hey, but don't act like they ain't working on that shit.
Right.
They working on a machine that can have endless food. You know, I showed you that article. They got it in Utopia. That show Utopia. They making lab-made food, and he was like, well, it's not really meat, you know.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Meat can't kill.
yeah, meat can't. Well, you
Virus
said
doesn't
it.
travel through meat.
Well, you said it's. Well, you just said it's not meat. They was catching that nigga up. Ah, fuck it, I'm out of here. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
angry and shit, nigga. You said by your own words, this isn't meat.
Yeah, and that's what's happening to Esau now. He's getting caught up. Esau's getting caught up. All that bullshit, all of them bootleg ass, them Family Dollar magic tricks he had, you know, all that shit has been exposed, man. The Lord is bringing all of that out. You know, this is Windows, man. I give him that, you know.
I actually know him.
All the components to, you know, to that. Pretty, like the brother said, pretty much Esau Edom is trying to be the Most High, man. All the things that the Most High already has, I don't even want to say down pat because it came with him. Esau is doing that with, like you said, his science. That's why it says that science false is so called. You know, and here it is, just like the brother was talking about Slim Thug. He said, yeah, I got some of my homeboys, and when they get sick, they try to do it the right way by eating the right way. And he said, well, shit, I trust in science. You know, just showing you how stupid our people are, man. You trust in the science of this devil more than you worship the creature more than the creator.
And he ain't nothing but a fucking puppet, man.
Exactly.
Because that's part of, I forget, I had seen, brother sent the article or something, but that was part of all of this, you know, all of this propaganda, I would say. You know, was to have celebrity influencers, basically. Yeah. You know, because if people idolize them, you know they're going to do it. Let Lil Wayne come out. There's some codeine in the vaccine.
Codeine in the vaccine.
My vaccine got to be different.
I got a purple cover of my vaccine. You know, Beyonce, Cardi B.
Right. Let them all take the chip at the same time. They will flock to it.
Yep.
They just like that commercial.
Morgan the Stallion.
That's a good one.
Morgan Freeman.
Just like that commercial you told us about. I forget what they were saying, but you were saying like pretty much, do you care for me? Type that commercial.
Yeah.
That's I envision that's how they're gonna do with this Maxine. With, using these celebrities, they're gonna have a compilation of celebrities saying it helped me or me, and you know what I'm saying? That's how they're gonna do it, man.
Yeah, just like they did with Biden versus Trump. Had a lot of these celebrities pushing Biden. Then they had a lot of the celebrities pushing Obama. You know?
Yeah, I remember was it back in 2004 or 2008 when P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying, the rock the vote and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? They use these heads because why? They know that you look up to them. And I got a lesson I'm planning to do. That I was going to actually kind of go into it because when you look at the whole coronavirus deal, it really blew up when the NBA shut down. You had the guy from Utah Jazz when he made fun of the vaccine. He started touching the virus. He was touching everybody, microphones and whatnot, and then he ended up having it. You don't think that's set up?
Exactly.
If they'll rig these fucking games, they'll rig the players to get it. Like every fucking week, you got 4-5 players on one team that caught. These niggas ain't got that shit. But they want you to believe that they got it.
They paid them niggas rats just to sit down, act like you got COVID. Or they probably gave them a test and told them they was positive.
Yeah.
You know, some of them is definitely in cahoots. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to do a daily or a weekly test,
you got to do a test every day.
You positive, my nigga. Oh, man. You know, like
and you
just so happened when the Cowboys played the Ravens, Dez Bryant, he had COVID. You know, I thought that was, what a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, you coming back to the last team that you played for, and you just so happen to have COVID that week. That's because they saw it. Dog.
When you control the narrative,
exactly,
and then you controlling the test. If I'm testing you, and I need to tell you whether you got it or not, I can tell you that you got it.
Yep.
It's not like a pregnancy test when you piss on it, and if you're either pregnant or you're not. You know?
Yeah, they ain't got no at-home COVID test, man.
They're working on it though, because they actually do got something like that where you can swab your nose and put it into a thing, and it'll tell you whether you're positive or not. But that's not the test that the people are taking.
Yeah, they probably just shit.
They say according to the doctors or whatever, those PhD doctor, whatever the fuck. According to them, the coronavirus only travels through saliva, but here it is, they're sticking shit up your nose, you know? Which, I mean, I know that shit is connected, but
on top of that, I haven't seen a movie yet, but Songbird, where they can, test themselves at home.
Yeah, that's where I got the, I seen the video, I put it all in my review of the Songbird, but when they go to test you, they take that long ass Q-tip and they stick it all the way up your nose. But the guy was on money, Mad Money. He had a swab, and he just went in his immediate nose and tested it, and you can test yourself. So when they stick that motherfucker way up into down near your brain, 9 times out of 10, they got COVID on the end of that goddamn jab.
Yeah. Touching your brain. Both sides in your both sides in your cranium.
Both sides in your mental.
Yeah. Alright, basic scripture.
It's
You still in Joel?
well, I don't know how much you want to get on it.
I want to give you
Turn the recompense upon your own head. It's Joel 3:5. It says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The
They stole the treasures, man. You know, they mad that they can't find the Ark of the Covenant. You know, the Lord had Jeremiah hide it. You don't think they looking for that? They looking for it right now. Because of the fact that the Lord shut it up from people. You know what I'm saying? All of these people, you hear about people being, cave diggers and all of that. They looking for it, man. You know, they looking for that. They looking for lost treasures. They looking for all kind of civilizations and Esau has to map out the whole world, man. If he gonna be like the Most High, he got submarines. They trying to search out the depths of the sea. The space shuttle. They trying to search out the heavens. You know, as well as that's part of what the Lord said. If you can do these things, I'll do away with the children of Israel. But the Most High have set the bounds that they cannot pass, man. So they gonna keep trying, and you never. The Lord might, man. It could be a planet right in front of them, and they just go and they stop. Well, there's nothing out here. Go on, bring us home, Sally. They turn around and there was a planet right there. The Lord just had it invisible, man.
Right, like that the bitch off the X-Men. Where she can make them motherfuckers believe that nothing is there, but just like
Jean Grey.
Yeah. She do like one of these, and it'd be we be sitting right here. She do one of these.
Yeah.
Motherfucker come over like, nah, we good, ain't nothing here.
Oh yeah, I remember that when they came to the crib. But yeah, that's what then the next time the Lord can do what? They can come to that same spot, and then the Lord can reveal that planet, and it'll do what to them? Okay, we're progressing. That also helps blind their be blinded by their wickedness. It helps them. Yeah, man, he can do what he wants, man. You can do that when you the Most High. Just create. As soon as they leave, he already created a planet. You know? Stupid ass hurting back, like, Cause I'd do some. I know I would. We made his image, Angel's like, Zach, new planet right there.
They just sitting there.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
As soon as cause it ain't like they got windows, ain't like they got rear view mirrors on their fucking space shuttles.
Right.
They ain't got no windows in the back, man. That's where all the thrusters is at.
It says, verse 6, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it.
What is that, man? Those curses that we once was under, they're gonna come to you. All right.
Yep.
Here it is. We had children, and y'all sold our children to another plantation, and y'all separated the families. All right. This is gonna happen unto you as well, man. Okay. You're gonna get that same treatment times 2. You might have a child. We just stomped their fucking head right then, man. You did it to us.
Yep.
Putting dead cats and women's bellies and shit, man.
Live cats.
Live cats, yeah.
That's evil.
Like, why? What are you getting from that, man? What are you getting from that? But our people think that we own something.
So when we say we meditate terror, which is according to the scripture, look at the terrors that they meditated on us. Who use a baby for bait?
To get some gators.
That shows you that inbred hatred that they have for the nation of Israel, man. It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. I'll read it again just because I'm here already. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people afar off, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
That's what's going on, man. All right, because what? The righteous are in rulership at this moment, so the Lord is saying prepare war. The Lord hasn't pleaded for us yet, man, in the valley of Jehoshaphat. None of that has happened. Okay, it's soon to be, but it hasn't happened. Damn, man, you that cool? You got a little wide turn.
Goofy turns.
But it's soon to be, man. All right? Like the apostle said, this is the year of hastening the coming of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay? So we got to be looking forward towards that. But does that mean take your hand off the plow? Does that mean, okay, whoo, it's finally that year? You know?
We're not Muslim.
All right. Shalom, shalom. You know, does that mean stop doing what we're doing? No, man. You got to continue, man.
Because that's the whole point of hasting. Hastening, you don't slow down when you're in haste.
Yeah, you speed up.
You know? That's why, you know, the scriptures say make haste. You know, things like that. That means you need to, you know, pick up the pace a little bit. We about to get out of here, man.
Assalamu alaikum. You got some bacon.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hey, next time, assalamu alaikum. No, we ain't got no bacon.
Assalamu alaikum, turkey bacon. You know? Jake, you gotta get the hell out of that shit.
Yeah, you gotta stop that shit. Hey, man,
you still on that shit?
Hey, watch this. Come on, man, it's 2021. You still on that
shit? New Year.
You ain't never seen the prophets of Islam
man.
out on the quarters.
Yeah, where them first call niggas, man? Shit.
We ain't got no fucking flyers or bean pies or none of that shit, bro.
Top
no
hats.
suits.
No suits with the bow tie.
Pea coats out on this bitch. Like, I won't be out here doing that.
They don't understand. Seeing that they may not perceive. How it go? Seeing that they may see not.
Eyes that they see not, ears that they hear not.
Yeah.
Perceiving or not perceiving.
Yeah. They don't know what's going on. They don't care. They don't care. This nigga got on boots and a jogger pants and a dress. Hey, what y'all up here do? Why y'all dressed like that? Let's ask a question, bro. That one question can, man, like I always say, I asked my cousin one question, man. That shit led to 16 hours of war. So who you think gonna be president? No, George Bush can stay in office. You can't do that shit. He had 2 terms already. Executive order, bop, bop, bop. Then we started going into this, going into that, and I was so fucking amazed. I had literally just graduated. This is 2008. I had literally just graduated. I ain't know shit from sugar for the most part. I'm just moving. And that led to when he ran across the, ooh, I'm a holler at Elder Sakaram. I'm like, you remember the bunker of truth? That was like the first page I ran across that they had. Because they used to be right across, I believe I don't know if it was Times Square now, I'm not sure, but I know they was right across the street from that Macy's and that McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know? It might have 34th and 7th.
It was a whole lot of.
Yeah, they was in the trenches, man.
Yeah. That's where
Matter of fact,
all the traffic
when we went there, I think we was in their old location. Because we had so many brothers there that they had split us up.
Yeah.
You know, I'll never forget that, boy. I stepped on a nail somewhere. Like, I had them big old Nike, remember them boots we had both got? And I stepped on the nail, but it didn't pinch my foot though.
Man,
So I didn't know. But I'm just out there walking in the snow and slush and standing in there. Well, when I got to the crib, my whole foot, my whole sock was soaked, bro. Like, my whole sock. But it didn't faze me while I was out there, man.
Yeah.
I was just in the spirit. I didn't realize until we got in the van, really. I was like, what? Because one of my, foot was colder than the other, and I'm like, man. So then we got to the crib, that's when I seen the sock was all wet and shit. But yeah, that's the Lord, like, it didn't pinch. Whatever I stepped on didn't touch my foot. It just went through the sole of my shoes, man. But it was sharp because it got through all of that rubber.
Right.
It ain't like I was stomping on, woo-hoo. Like, nah, it was just a simple yeet.
But I think people that do that Assalamu alaikum bullshit, I don't even think they in the Islam. I just think they think that we in the Islam.
Yes, oh yeah.
So they just,
they basically, they respecting our rights, I would say, or what they think our right is, Like, I don't trip when people come by and say shalom. I don't really trip off that either. It's just, man, it's 2021, man. You gotta get off of that shit.
Right.
We a whole 24 hours in almost, man. Ain't really not 24. It's like 13 or something. You gotta get off that shit, man. Jake, y'all gotta quit playing, man.
It says, Joel 3:9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare a war. Wake up the mighty men.
This is the actual Gentiles, man. Because you got to remember it, line upon line. He was speaking about the Valley of Jehoshaphat and bringing all nations there to plead for his heritage and his nation. Yasha'Allah, man. Yep. So he's saying these to these other nations, to the Iranians, to the Chinese, to the Japanese, to the Saudis, to the all the Arabians, man, to the Russians especially, man. Get ready for war. Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Yep. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves.
Let the weak say, I am strong, man. How? Because they have nuclear capability too. All right? They have nuclear capability, so they not as vulnerable as they once were.
Yeah.
All right? You are the only nation that has dropped an atomic bomb, or but you're not the only nation that possessed them at this moment. You ain't the only nation that's ready to use them either.
Right.
And this is all about, and it reminds me of that Wonder Woman movie, man. Because in that movie, they was about to go at it. All right, they keep on. It was another. What else came out? It was another movie I was thinking of. Man, it might have been a TV series. I don't know. Dang, I can't think of it right now. But that's that the spirit that's out there. That they're putting out there, man. It's fear and war and dystopian spirit. Prepare to be as scarce, man. All right. Bird Box, they had Bird Box. You didn't know what the hell was causing all of that.
Exactly.
You didn't know what the hell. I'm still curious. I'm kind of pissed off that they never showed nothing.
It was like the air.
Yeah, it was. And
the winds and shit.
Kind of like the happening.
Yep. Mark Wahlberg. Shout out.
Except for they didn't see it, but they saw it. Like when the grass was moving. Oh,
that's my favorite light-skinned actor.
Light skin. That dude is definitely Jay, bro. It says, beat your plowshares into pruning hooks. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
Yep, gather, prepare, get ready for war, man. All right, because Go ahead.
It says, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh.
Yep.
Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Let me see that. What?
That's verse 12 I just read.
Let the heathen be awakened and come under the valley hope, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Okay. Oh, 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all you heathen, and gather yourselves together.
Fuck the path that's made.
Cause like mighty ones to come down. Okay. I thought it was saying like it might be. I'm not, I'm just reading it real fast and thinking real fast. I thought it was kind of telling, the Lord to tell the angels to come down.
Yeah, that's
put that spirit on you. Because remember, they're holding back those 4 winds, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's definitely those angels, because it says like they got the spirit of vengeance upon them. Yeah. They ready. All right, but so in Ecclesiastes 40, they ready. Go to 39.
What is that? Second Ezra? It tells you that the chariots are pretty much going to be a part of the, where it says there's going to be blastings and things like that. Fire shoot out his mouth.
Yeah, because because all these nations are going to be gathered together, and they're going to be going against each other, and then the chariots is going to pop up. That's Ronald Reagan, and guess who was president in 1984? Ronald Reagan. What was he talking about? If there's an outside force that comes, we'll have to come and put aside our differences and die. Basically, he didn't say die, but that's what's going to happen.
Essentially,
the scriptures speak about them turning into dust, man. Spontaneous combustion, like I'm ready. Like the chair's got a button that's